Hey everyone, welcome to episode 61 of the BakuView. Before I get started, I wanted to mention something I forgot last time. This card here I got in one of the Aquamos packs for the Bakugan Stealth, and as you can see it's a foil card. It's a power level of 1 called Light Sneak, and it says, play before you roll a Chaos Stealth Bakugan. Your enemy gets no gate attribute bonus in battle this turn. So I'm not sure if there's more of these, or if there's a non-foil version of this card, or if this is worth anything. If it is, I'm definitely going to sell it. But I have no idea about these foil ability cards, so anyone that knows, let me know. And like I said, it came in one of the newer Bakugan Stealths. So anyway, the whole point of this video is Dharak Colossus, so let's get to it. He's $40 at your local Toys R Us, so he's definitely pretty expensive, but I guess it's up to you whether you want to say he's worth it or not. I honestly don't think he really is worth 40 bucks, but he is kind of cool, so I wanted to have him anyway. Also, there's this little piece of paper that looks like someone printed it off their home printer and stuck it in the box as well, but it just kind of shows Dharak lights up and stuff. Yeah, so anyway, let's start out with the transformation hub, Exokor. As you can see, it has a darkest attribute symbol, so this is a darkest Exokor. As far as G-Power, it does not have any on it, unless I completely missed it, but I don't see any G-Power anywhere. It does have a DNA code on the bottom, though, as you can see. So anyway, there's more to him, but we'll get to that in a minute. Next up, we will show you Brawlacus Dharak. So let's open him up, and he is 750G, and opens up just like the other Dharak, and has a DNA code on his back, just like the other Dharak. But the difference is, there's a lot of differences. First off, the tail. As you can see, the Brawlacus one has more of like a triangular shape that's like a thicker one. This one's kind of like does kind of point off, but it's kind of thinner. And the tail is a little bit shorter on this one, or at least it appears to be. It's more flat on the top, whereas this one kind of goes up more. And then I think the back of the tail is about the same. It's just that the plastic design's a little bit different, as you can see. But the wings are different. There's more paint on the Brawlacus Dharak. And then the back, he just has that little green V, where this one has more design with the yellow. The horns, oh, well actually, you can see the tips of the wings are green on regular Dharak, but they are not on Brawlacus. Then the eyes on the head, the head is a little bit shorter looking to me, but it does have a mouth that opens and closes. And the eyes are more indented in, and they're green as opposed to the red. The horns are a bit shorter, but they curve up more. And that little green thing on the top of his head is longer on the original one than it is on Brawlacus. But Brawlacus has a lot more detail to the head. Like I said, you can see how the eyes and the mouth and everything just kind of looks a lot more detailed. So I definitely think Brawlacus Dharak is pretty cool looking. Like I said, he was 750G, I think I said. And so yeah, there's him. Then we have Smashtor, which kind of looks like some kind of dinosaur head, almost like a pterodactyl or something, but it's got teeth. It's got like this long beak-looking thing to it, and it's copper and has a DNA code on this side. And I guess I might as well open him up for you guys. Kind of has like a little mouth thing, like you were able to see, and opens up all the way there. And this is one of the arms of Brawlacus Dharak, and not Brawlacus Dharak, of Dharak Colossus, and it has 80G. So this truly is a battle gear. And closing him up, close the mouth, fold these down, and then snap that into place. As you can see, it does blink, but we'll show you that more later. And it does have a reference card since it is a battle gear. So, darkest ability, flip a coin on heads. The rest of the battle, this battle, your enemy may not gain G-Power from ability cards nor switch attributes. It has a Subterra ability. You may move one standing Bakugan not at this battle to its owner's use pile. So this one has Darkest and Subterra abilities. And then we have Riptor, which looks like a dinosaur head as well, but not as long of a nose. This one's gold, and It's already blinking on me, but there's the gold attribute symbol there, and there's the DNA code. So opening this one up, obviously it's kind of a long looking one, and closing it back up is, you have to put these down first, and then this, and then you just kind of fold that up, and that should lock in. So there's that. And Riptor has one of these reference cards. Darkus, every time a coin flip ends up tails, your Bakugan gets plus 50 G power. And Ventus, every time a coin flip ends up heads, your Bakugan gets plus 50 G. So depending on which attribute you're using, it's either tails or heads, depending on Darkus or Ventus. So let's get this all together anyway. Starting out with the Exokor, there's a button here that will release the tail. So there's the tail. Let me move this card out of the way. Move this back. So this, as you can see, it's kind of like this little like a windshield type thing. You can actually fold that back on the tail. I think that's how it's supposed to look, that you pull it back, because otherwise I don't know why it even moves. So there's that. And it does have little feet that come out the bottom, but I will warn you, it does not stand very well. These feet don't like to stay out. But anyway, this is the beginning of our transformation. So Smashtor goes on this side, I believe. Let's see. Well, apparently they screwed this up, because Smashtor is the one that has the mouth that opens and closes, but on this here they show Smashtor is on this side, but they call it Riptor. So they obviously mixed these up. But I'm going to go ahead and follow the picture more than the names, because more than likely they screwed up that, because I don't think that they would screw up the names on these cards. So let's put Smashtor on this side and see what I mean about those legs. They don't like to stay. And so it's kind of all blinky as that goes in. Oh, you freaking thing, stand. And then we will take Riptor and put it on the other side, and it's already blinking for us. Okay, so there's that. It really doesn't matter which side you put the arms on anyway, but like I said, I'm just following along with this picture here on the instructions. So actually, the picture here is the opposite way, so I don't really know which way. I actually threw out the box, so I don't know. I guess we can find out though, because I did film the box before I opened it up, because I figured you guys would want to see the box. I forgot to mention that earlier, so I will show that whole box video after I put this all together. So I will switch the arms if we realize that the box shows otherwise, but let's leave it the way it is for now. Anyway, you want to make sure the tail is not down for a Brawlacus Dharak. Keep it up, and the feet need to be closed. And what happens is you just set him in right here, and then these will pop right out. So here he is all opened up, and let me cut to that unboxing, well, not unboxing video per se, I didn't really unbox him, but I'll show you the box, and we'll see which side the arms are supposed to be. The box is really neat looking, so it's at least worth putting in this video. I don't know how noticeable it is, but they actually made the red here kind of like shiny. I don't know, I think it's cool, but so obviously it flips up, and you can see here's the whole Dharak Colossus, and shows all the pieces that combine. And here is the actual toy itself. Let's see. Oh, some more of that on the side. On the back they do show the Dharak Colossus, which I definitely want to get. That one looks way cooler than this one, honestly. And then it just shows you the whole DNA codes. Obviously you can get, there's even a picture here, I'm not sure how well it'll make out, but you can get Dharak Colossus on Bakugan Dimensions. Okay, so after going back to that video, we can see that this is the proper way to do it as far as what he looked like on the box. It did have this one on this side, the Riptor, so whatever. So there he is, all ready to go, and like I said, he is $40, so it just depends on if you have $40 you want to spend on him. I honestly think that Dharak Colossus is way better looking. I mean, I get the idea for this. It's supposed to be Dharak but he has a whole new body here that looks way more powerful. Instead of this little body, he has like these cool claws and tail. But Dragonoid Colossus, I think, looks a lot cooler because it's a big Dragonoid, but then it looks like it's got like a little like control panel that Drago sits behind and like pilots it, so it just makes it look that much cooler with him sitting there piloting it. Dharak, on the other hand, just kind of sits up front because this pretty much, like I said, is supposedly like an extension of his body from how it would look. So anyway, I don't have anything else to review for the moment, so that's pretty much it for now. I'm hoping that I can find at Walgreens those new Wave 3 Super Assaults that people have been finding, those like double packs, but I have had no luck so far at both Walgreens that are close enough for me to get to, so hopefully I'll find them soon and I'll review them. I really want to get Apexion more than any of them, so hopefully I can get them. But what else was I going to say? Also, I don't know how many of you are interested in Kamen Rider or know anything about Kamen Rider, but Kamen Rider O's is the newest Kamen Rider series that just started in Japan. So this year I decided that I am going to follow the toy line. I won't buy absolutely every O's toy out there, but I'm going to get all the main stuff. I'm going to get the figures that have, there's like 3 pieces, since O's is a combination of 3 different, he has 3 different metals and they're based off animals. So his main form, Tatoba, is a hawk, tiger, and a grasshopper. So his head is a hawk, his body with the arms is like tigers with claws, and his feet are like grasshoppers, so he kind of has more of a jumping ability. But he can switch out these metals and with different animals to give him different powers. So the whole point of the figures is that you can break him apart into the 3 pieces and swap out to put him in whatever form you want. So I think that's kind of cool. So I was getting those. I'm getting the actual belt that he uses to transform his weapon, and I'm collecting all the medals. So the only thing I'm really not going to collect is probably like some of the stuff like the little like gachapon figures or something. I don't know. I'm definitely going to collect all of the can droids. They're like these little cans that open up into animals, kind of like how Bakugan are, which is kind of cool. I guess that's probably why I'm interested in them. But there's a whole toy line coming out, and I'm going to be collecting them. So you guys can stay tuned and take a look at those as well. If you're interested in Kamen Rider, great, because you'll know what you're looking at, and I'm excited to do reviews on O stuff. But if you don't know Kamen Rider, if you have any questions, you can ask me. I can tell you anything you want to know, or you can get the episodes and watch them. They are in Japanese and subtitled, though, so if you don't mind the reading subtitles. I know a lot of people seem to have a problem with that. I don't know why. But O's is a really cool show so far as how the toy line looks great. The show so far, even though I've only seen 1 episode, I really like the whole setup of the story, so I think it's going to be a good year, and I'm excited, like I said, to start doing some more Kamen Rider reviews for you guys. So they will not obviously take over the BakuView. The BakuView is the main channel, well, the main thing on the channel, and my Kamen Rider stuff, as well as other Tokusatsu series stuff, is going to be kind of on the side, but there will be quite a few videos of O's stuff coming up. So I'm going to end this video, and I'm going to leave you with the opening to Kamen Rider O's, so you can kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about if you have no idea. So thanks for watching, you guys.
She